niggas do real thing. You only live once, nigga. Get it all. H.E.R. I got you, yo.
Open up the drink, or we just gonna hop right in? Hold on. Look, this is what I'm doing, Dane.
Wait.
Hey, Took, how this joint work? Watch this.
Come on, man.
It's not working.
First of all, we got 4 minutes.
We got 4 minutes. That gives us time to figure out the system.
It's too late, man. You already, you know what I'm saying?
I gave it away, I know.
You pump faking, you know what I mean?
I mean, what am I do? It's not working
Don't
right.
pump fake, man. When you hit play, make sure it's ready.
I thought I was gonna be ready, Dane. I should have sent it to Took, but I couldn't send it. It wouldn't let me forward it.
What Michael say in the wire.
Huh?
When you pull out, you know what I'm saying? Gotta have no doubt.
Look, I'm trying to get the joint to work. It's not working.
Yep,
This is the BS, man.
exactly.
What you want me to do, man? Technology let us down, man. Technology let us down, man. Hold on, I'm gonna try one more time. Let's see what we get.
Stop hating. See? Yeah.
Nah, it still ain't working, too. I don't know. We got to get an engineer in here.
Imagine that. And that's why this is my
That's
last.
what happened,
This is my
right?
last day. Just so everybody know
Everything start breaking
why
on the
this is my
day.
last day.
Hey, yo, Derek, you
Shit
see if I
start
hit
falling
record on
apart.
that one? Hey, look, man. Well, anyway, we gonna welcome y'all to Overdrink. We got a guest coming in the building in a few minutes.
Walk on.
You know what I'm saying? We got to walk on. Good friend of everybody's.
Everybody?
I mean, you know, he's a nice guy, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You think these people
When you-
don't like him?
That's a good question to ask. Like, yo, who doesn't like you, man?
Right.
Somebody.
He's got a good spirit. He's got good energy.
But usually people that are super nice,
This,
it's people that hate for no reason.
right. There you
You know what
go.
I'm
There go
saying?
the bell.
So we're gonna find out.
Damn, you lucky, man.
I'm not lucky.
You lucky, man.
I
'cause
know you ain't have it together.
Look, what do you want me to do, man? I can't make the system work.
I'm threatening my job. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
I got an intro in. It's like,
Yeah,
come on, man.
I'm about to.
Yeah.
This is a whole new segment
Yeah.
until you get your act
And
together.
now that you know that you need me, you know what I'm saying? This is why I'm out.
Well, here's
So
what
that
I'm gonna
price
do,
come up.
man.
What up?
I'm just gonna turn it up and play it through the microphone. Brother Lois, what up, man? Welcome to the building, man. You know what I mean? Get comfortable. Come on in here and sit down, man. So this is what it was gonna be, Dave. I'm gonna save it, man, till we can get it right.
It's too late. You ruined it.
Nah. It ain't ruined for the guests.
Yeah.
It ain't ruined for everybody.
It is.
Listen, you know, it ain't ruined.
Ben Simmons out here.
It's gonna be just as much live when it works
You
as
Ben
it is
Simmons,
right now.
We know you can't shoot. At the foul line, sweating.
Wait till I get it to work. Brother
That's why I get it to
Lloyd,
work.
appreciate it. So look, y'all, we got, you know who it is, man. It's the Overdrink Podcast. Super producer Damon Delphi in the building.
Last day.
But whatever, we heard that
Last
story
day.
before.
Yeah.
He quits on me every week.
You came with
You know
that.
what I mean?
You came with that bag.
You know what I'm saying? He quits on us every week.
Now
What
the
do you want
bag
me to
don't
do?
matter.
The joint don't work, man. What do you want me to do, man?
Yo, I'm glad you can be on my last day.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that.
Straight up.
I might fire you after the show. Keep talking
I already
about the
quit.
last day.
I already quit.
You know what I'm saying?
I already gave you my last day on air. This is like,
That's all right. We got Darren. Darren's booking guests now. We
good
don't
luck
need
with
you
that.
no more.
Good luck with
We
that.
don't even need you no more. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh, man.
And we
Good
got
luck.
our brother Lois in the building,
Hey,
man.
what's
Brother
going on?
Lois,
What's going on?
one
It's
more
always good seeing
handshake.
you
Thank
guys.
for showing
Always good
up,
seeing
man.
you guys, man.
Appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? So, Lois, what we do, man. Oh, and by the way, y'all know me. I'm Mike G, man. Real simple and easy.
Yep. About to
So,
be by
look, man,
itself.
what we do. Hey, look, man.
What we
Sorry.
looking at?
Sorry. We don't need you, Dave.
I just
We
wanted
don't need you.
I wanted that part on video. We don't need you, Dave. Yep.
Hey, look, y'all, man. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us for this hour, man. Y'all know what we do. We pour a drink, we laugh, we talk about current events, and we see where we go from there, man. So, look, I bought this bottle, man, from a man of Lois.
I was gonna say, what kind of contraption? Oh,
Look at that. Your bottle in the building.
Look at that.
You know what
Look
I
at
mean?
that.
And I don't even, you know what I'm saying? We only gonna use that one time.
Look at that.
We're gonna tell your people the next time they send you over here without bottles, it's gonna be a problem.
Right. Now that they were out of town right now, taking care of some business.
Y'all don't know. Look at that. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can see that. That's the brother Lois's artwork right there on the Baker's Mark, man.
Yes, sir.
Clap it up for that, man. Come on, y'all.
We
Give it up.
clapping. And it's not just on the bottle, it's on a billboard.
It's on
On
the
the billboard.
billboard.
It's on the back of buses.
The bus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this
You
is
gotta-
who. Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
talk.
gotta
the
talk
mic,
into
yeah.
it. Okay.
Slide up a little.
Yeah,
let me
this is who we
let
bring
me
into
pull
the
up.
building, y'all. You know what I mean?
There we
So
go.
look, man, Aloysius, what we do, man, is we just run through topics, man, and talk and shoot the shit, man. So
Okay, sounds good
you know
to
what
me.
I'm saying, to see where we end up. We pour a drink. I got a little ginger beer too, Dave. If you
Ooh.
like.
Hey, don't offer me nothing, man. I'm good.
Look, man,
I'm only drinking
I'm
only drinking my man's hooch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with none of your ginger beer.
Only reason
You know
you
what I'm
drinking
saying?
is because it's Aloysius.
Yup.
All right, bet.
You know what I mean?
Let me take off this jacket so I can show off the MF Doom hoodie.
Let's go.
Oh, there you go.
Plus, it's hot.
It is
Very hot, man.
It
It's
is
weather,
a little
man.
warm, man. It's about time, though, man. It's been cold. It's been chilly out there, man, for the last couple of weeks, it feel like, man. When, like, the sun felt like it was gone for, like, 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I've been painting outside like almost every day for the last couple of weeks. I don't know if you saw that big mural I'm working on at 5th and Ogons. I'm doing a whole block-long mural.
At 5th and Ogon?
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen it.
I've
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Not
Not Ogons. 5th and Oxford. I'm sorry.
You about to
Those
get
O's.
that shot
Those
going
O's.
through-
neighborhood,
Those
man.
You about to
O's.
get that shot going through the wrong neighborhood.
You know what I'm saying?
Those O's.
It's a whole different neighborhood, man. But that's what's up, man.
Yo, so you outside, you working,
Yep.
but we about to be maybe back inside with masks on and shit.
Word
you know
up.
what
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw.
I mean?
So it went
What do you
live
think?
just today, right?
It goes live next Monday,
Okay.
but they announced it today.
Yeah, okay.
The Monday after Easter. So they want to wait till everybody gets together and has Easter celebration and has Passover
Mm-hmm.
and everybody gets nice and COVIDed
No,
up.
they just don't want to hear
And
shit.
then they just shut
on-
the building
Yeah.
down. Look, man, what's your thoughts on that, man?
Honestly, I feel like in general, it's been a mess the way things have been handled. Because I feel like in general, I think everybody was so ready to get back to normal that we were taking like unnecessary risks before we had to. Yeah.
Last time I do that, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look,
Yeah.
man, I got to use you while you're here since you quitting on me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all right, man. We'll be all right without you. I told you, Darren working,
I
man.
think so.
Darren hit me on a Saturday night like, yo, Mike, man, I booked a guest.
Uh-huh.
When the last time you hit me and told me on a Saturday you booked somebody?
Sunday, he was like, this is the last time I'm doing that. Yo, so
You know, but you know, it's crazy though because I just was going through the stats with the cats at the job.
Yeah.
Before I left, so it's 47 people in the hospital with COVID right now.
Mm-hmm.
Out of 1 million people in the city, we got 47 people in the hospital with COVID right
Mhm.
now. Right? We got
47?
47. It's 1 million people in the city.
It's like a tour bus. You know
Hey,
what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
tour bus.
That's
full.
like that's like a great adventure trip,
Like
right?
we
You know what I'm
could, you
saying?
know what I'm saying? Like, and so the effect.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Brothers. So the effect that that's gonna have on the city,
Just let me
Like-
get a little bit of ginger beer too.
effects that it's gonna have on the city when you think about restaurants and all the venues now that gotta revert their policy.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? For 47 people, and we're the only major city that's done this, dude. And none of the counties have done it.
The only major city, not even New York.
Not even New York, and none of the surrounding counties have done it.
They got some science on it. They're
It's
like,
just
yo,
Philly because the numbers are still low. And I mean, look, use precaution, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we're all at the point now where we're like, look, man, either you're vaccinated or you're not vaccinated. You're taking a risk. And you know what I'm saying? If you get sick, it is what it is at this point, right? Because we got preventative maintenance, right? So if you opt out of the preventative maintenance, why does everybody else's life have to be inconvenienced for you?
But is that why? Is that what the mandate, what the mask mandate is for, or is that because they know something's coming?
Well,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
yo, we should be
I've
like-
been
I don't
hearing
know.
word of like of another mutation on it too. So that
Is
it could just be
it's gonna
precaution.
mutate every time.
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time, right? So now they like. So I qualify for the 4th shot now because I'm 50.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you're over 50, they recommend that you get a 4th shot. So I
Yeah.
gotta find out when I get my 4th shot, man. 'Cause, you know, I ain't playing. I'm going to get mine, man. I trust the science.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not about
It's-
trusting the science. Like whether you get the shot or not, right? You can still get sick.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you get the shot or not, you can
Yeah.
still
Yeah,
still
but I
pass it to
wanna-
somebody else.
I want to limit my risk of ending up in the hospital.
I hear that.
That's
exactly.
what it is for me.
But I'm just saying from a point of like the mask mandates, like that's why I'm asking. Is there like some kind of news of like this crazy contagious?
Well,
Virus.
if it is, they didn't
Very.
say that in the press conference.
They didn't say
They
that.
said they're trying to protect the people who are at risk.
yeah.
And then granted, there's a lot of people who can't get the shot, right? Because for whatever health issues that they have, that they can't get the shot. But those people should have a mask on.
right? If you know you're vulnerable, then you should take the steps
Absolutely.
to protect yourself, right? And I'm not saying we should be careless when we're around them, but I'm saying you should do your part to
In certain
protect
places,
yourself.
I still wear a mask. I don't care, man.
Yeah, honestly, I never understood it's like a very minor inconvenience. You know what I mean? Like if people were making a big deal about it, like it's the work. I mean, obviously, like if you're wearing it for long periods of time, your face gets all sweaty. And it's a little, uncomfortable. But it's
You gotta keep.
I mean,
gotta
it's-
keep them clean and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Keep a
not
fresh one.
it's
I even
not
started
that big
getting
a
some
deal.
disposable joints now, right? I keep a disposable couple in my car, a couple in my pocket.
Yeah, it's more of an annoyance than anything. Like I feel like people make such a big deal about it. Like it's like I saw people like acting like it was infringing on their rights and
Yeah,
stuff.
the
I'm like,
trampling on the liberties thing is like
like
a
it's
stretch.
the most
for me.
ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Oh, yo, Dame, I think it's working, man.
What? What's up?
Let's see.
Oh, come on, man. This is my.
Hey, yo, Toot,
Here go my outro.
is it
music.
working,
Let's go.
Toot?
Yeah, man. Go ahead and embarrass yourself, man. In front of guests and everything, man.
It ain't working.
Yeah, exactly.
It
It's
ain't
not
working, Toot.
That's why you
I
need
give
a
up.
motherfucker.
I give up.
Yep,
What's
and
that?
I give up too. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
all right. I'm gonna be ready
I'm
for
sorry
him
you had
next
to be
week.
here on
Toot.
my last day.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be ready for him next week, too.
We don't want to hear it through your phone, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, this is my daughter calling. Like she don't know we on.
She's trying to tell you stop embarrassing yourself with this music, man.
Like I can't take a call on the air, man. So look, man. But you know when your kid call, you worry, right? So what are you supposed to do then? So look. So what else we got next? What's next on the list?
I mean, we can stay on that same theme and
Go
talk
aheve.
about Matisse
Keep going.
Thybulle.
Let me just
what I'm
check
saying?
in real quick.
Check in. We can talk about Matisse and you know.
I was
us-
just watching Stephen A's take on that on ESPN earlier. I was cracking up.
Like, man, he go extra overboard. It's like, you know what? I mean, it's like cool. Like, I wish he was playing,
Yeah,
but he won't be in that series. Again, talking about stuff that don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's Canada's rule,
yeah.
but that's not the NBA's rule. And
And he like half vax. So he
Yeah,
got
yeah,
one
he's half
shot.
vaxxed.
but also
And
I
then
listened
was like, nah, I'm done.
I listened to his rationale. He, you know what I mean, and I wasn't mad at him. People were like, oh, he need to be. It's like he don't need to do shit.
You know
What's
what?
his
I didn't
rationale?
even hear what he said. What did he actually say?
I mean, it was just. He's like his family, which is well documented, comes from a super holistic, like background as far as medicine. You know, and they never really they don't deal with medicine the same way that he said they deal with a lot of Chinese medicine and holistic and homeopathic medicines. And he said he thought about it, and then he thought about maybe not having to maybe not being able to play. And he got the vaccine, but then he thought about it some more, and he didn't get the second shot. And he was like, he felt like he was going against, not his beliefs, but like what he knows and what he's been brought up and to think about medicine and all that. And he took the extra precautions. Like he got sick once, and he got better through his ways. And he's like, he felt like he didn't need a second shot. All right.
The thing that confuses me about that, it's just like I understand like you thought about it and decided not to get the second one, but I'm almost like, why did you even decide to get the first one if that was the case?
Pressure.
Yeah. Also on the
I mean,
flip side,
really,
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah,
The sense
yeah.
of like,
Yeah.
yeah,
like, am I going to lose my job? Like, I'm not a starter yet, but I'm emerging and like wanting to play. Pressure. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then he was like, he said he got it, and was like, and then things were rapidly changing at the same time, and then it was like he said he felt like he didn't want to get the second shot because he didn't really want the first shot, and he was like, I'm just going to go through it. And he was like, he felt like.
Do you think he's letting his team down?
I think on the flip side of that, it's what's going to happen is the narrative's going to be if they lose the series,
That's what I'm
especially
saying.
because
So let's
of
say
the away games.
if you were on the team with him,
Yep.
how would you feel about it?
Like,
And you vaccinated, and he a star player, right?
yeah, I mean, shooting star.
Shooting star.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm saying, right? So
star enough.
star
he's
enough,
starting.
right? He's starter, and one of your starters are down in the playoffs.
I mean, if he's the reason why we lose, then we don't deserve to win. Like he's primarily a defensive player, defensive stopper, but he shouldn't be the reason why we lose. That's not like he's been playing several games before where we've been up 25 and then lost the game.
Yeah.
Up 20 and lost the game. So like,
But then
he
every
serves
once in a while, he'll have a game where like
Yeah,
he
he-
shuts somebody completely down, like he did with Steph Curry.
for
when
sure,
yeah,
he
with
has
Golden
great
State, so,
games. But again, if he's the reason why we lose, then we don't deserve to win.
yeah.
Like he's not the only. Like, Danny Green or whoever else should be able to step in. Now we talking about like we could talk about sports and talk about like our bench and not being like what it should be.
Yeah.
Like, is she okay? Is like like she's like, oh, he's not playing. Like, is Shake going to be consistent in the playoffs? Is whoever else is on the bench, Korkmaz going to be consistent because he hasn't been? Like, he's not the reason why we're losing games. And honestly, there's 3 games out of 4 that he can't play. We should beat them in 6 games. So if we lose 2 games and win 4, like, we should beat them in 6.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But
I mean, you would hope that,
As
but
a-
they won 3 out of the 4 games
Yeah.
they played this season. So it's because the problem is we have a problem stopping Pascal Siakam. That's the problem because he's such a freak of nature with his size and
For
what
sure.
he does that he's hard to guard. So I think that's been a problem.
also, James is hurt. We know James Harden's hurt. He got a
Yeah.
hamstring issue. They're not talking about it, but there's a lot of reasons why we could lose. But it won't be just because of him.
The thing that confuses me about Harden is that like I feel like every time he comes to a new team, he has like 3 or 4 games where he's playing like out of his mind, and then it just
Then he just
Well,
Yeah.
falls off,
he hadn't
right?
played for a month before he started playing with us, so he was
So he was
fresh.
healed up. He was fresh.
Hamstring was
Came out,
rested. Then you tweak it. Somebody you get a knee to the leg, and it's like
and now all
I'm
of a
fucked
sudden-
up again.
yeah.
And then is he letting his team down? I don't know, because he's not breaking any team rules. It's not mandatory for the team for him to be fully vaccinated.
Yeah.
It's not mandatory in NBA anymore for you to be fully vaccinated. It was
That's
just
true.
a couple of, like, New York and a couple of places that were like New York
Yeah,
and
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
and up top Canada that
Yeah.
you had to be
You
like.
had to be vaccinated.
So he's not breaking any team rules.
Nah, I
So
know
he's-
he's not
he's-
breaking.
he's
his
not,
team
but it's
It's
rules.
gonna
unfortunate
be-
that they dropped from 2 to 4 and they play in Toronto,
Yeah.
who
But
they
it,
just lost to, and he can't play.
we're gonna get the entire. It's gonna be the entire narrative though. It's
Yeah.
gonna be like a what if. Like what if?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What if he was
because-
there that game? What if he was there
Everybody
that
gonna
game?
blame him for
Yeah,
that.
it's
Because Philadelphia-
it's
City
definitely
does.
gonna happen.
If we don't win, they're gonna blame him.
Because
Yeah.
Philadelphia,
And if we do win, they could be like, we don't need him. Like, don't let him play it all for the whole series.
because we live and die every fucking thing
Yeah.
with sports.
Right. Mhm.
And we overanalyze
Right.
everything. When you
Right.
lose, you overanalyze. When you win, it's like, yeah, all that shit, but hey, we won, motherfucker. It don't matter.
Right.
But when you lose, it's like, all that shit times 10. And this is why we got to get rid of Doc Rivers and Matisse and all
Yeah.
these people. And it's like, come on. So,
Alright. So what we got next?
you know what we got next.
Nah, I'm going to the menu, man.
What you listening to music-wise?
Oh
Have you
shoot,
listened to
who am I
anything
listening? What's funny is with a lot of my new music, Kim sends me a lot of new music. So we have a very similar taste. But let's say if we're talking about hip hop, let's see who have I been listening to. Doppelgangers just put out some new stuff. Homeboy Sandman. I'm always checking for
Listen.
Black Thought.
Okay.
Cannabis has been putting out like a new album every
Look at
every
Mike.
month.
He like,
Cannabis?
what?
Yeah.
Cannabis?
Yeah, he's been
No, that's my man.
he's been putting out new
I ain't
music
even
like every
know.
month.
You thought
yeah.
he'd text me.
Yeah.
That is my man, like-
You thought he'd send it to me directly. Like, yo, Mike, I've been riding with him for a long time.
Yeah,
Mike
he
is-
just put out an album. Well, not an album, an EP with Pete Rock, like literally last month.
That's probably a classic.
Yeah, it's only
Mike
like
is down
Pete
with-
Rock?
it's
Mike
only
is
like
that-
2-3
he can't
songs,
even-
but
Pete Rock? Like,
yeah,
nah, like, who knew?
Yeah,
Love
Like,
Pete Rock. I wanted to work with Puff. Pete Rock. What do I want to work with Puff? Nah. I asked because I just listened to a bunch of new music. It was a decent week for new music this week.
Who'd you get?
Well,
Because you know I ain't listening to none of it.
none of it.
trying to see what I'm listening to.
The new.
You know you're supposed to send it to me like, yo, like, check this out.
Nah,
check this
I
out.
was checking. I was
I
like,
ain't got no time.
I
man.
was see and this
Scroll
is-
through
Yep. So
and see who's worth listening to.
Coi Leray. I listened to that album.
Don't know.
It's a her, first of all. You
Don't
know
know
what I'm
her
saying?
either.
Yeah, it's like some.
Benzino daughter,
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
some
okay, I
trap,
didn't know that.
some trappy hood R&B. I enjoyed it.
trappy hood R&B.
Kinda,
Yeah,
yeah.
I probably would have missed it.
I worked out to it. I thought it was enjoyable.
Okay.
What else? Terrific. I listen.
Yeah.
Fabio Foreign. I listened to that album, and I was pleasantly surprised. I had low expectations, and you know, it wasn't the greatest album, but I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. You know what I mean? I might give. There's some songs that I really like. You know what I'm saying on there. I can't remember the names, but it was better than I thought. Just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with it to that point.
First song I heard him on was that Nas track.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Fabio Foreign.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
It's a Foreign Fabio. Fabio Foreign.
It's one of those.
I'll catch up. Doubt it though.
I listened to the new Banks album. You familiar with Banks?
Like as in Lloyd Banks?
Nah, like as in Banks. Singer. I think it's classified as electro. No, alt R&B.
Okay, that's actually like right up my alley.
Alt R&B.
Okay.
Yeah.
You fuck with it. This is
Yeah.
probably like her 4th or 5th album.
Yeah.
She's dope. You know what I'm saying? Pretty dark, but like moody. Like this album is like a moody, like gospel infused R&B. Not gospel like traditional, but just like the music, the pianos,
Gotcha.
like real. You know what I'm saying? That was good. And the kid from Long Beach, where Snoop is from. He just performed with Tyler the Creator at the Wells Fargo. What's his name? Not Vic Vincent. Vince Staples. Thank you. His album, instant classic. His new album. He's been on a run of like super quality music.
Mhm.
And so check out that. Check out the Vince. Not Vince Staples. I want to say Vince Staples.
I was looking at like because you know in your iTunes library you have like your recently added and stuff.
Yeah.
It's such a weird mix. It was like Babyface, Anderson .Paak, Huss Kingpin,
Babyface.
Sid. Yeah, I was just listening to some old Babyface that I just hadn't heard in a while.
He was in
Robert
the movie?
Glasper, Moonchild, Lucky Day, some Jeffrey Osborne,
Osborne.
Homeboy Sandman, Elzai's new piece, Jordan
that's-
Rakei, Nas, Cannabis, MF Doom, Jesse Boykins, Run the Jewels. Like it's so random.
Did something make you go search cannabis, or it came up in your feed, Haji?
He's always been one of my favorite artists, and I
keep
every
trying
once
to
in a
tell
while,
these cats.
I'll just check
I
and
knew
see
there
if
was
there's
a reason
anything.
why I liked you so much.
Yeah, man.
It wasn't just your artwork.
He's
I seen another cannabis fan.
his lyricism, like he's one of those guys that like the people that are truly like geniuses at what they do, they're a little off. So like he doesn't have like one of those like personalities where he's always out there, doing stuff, putting his face out there. So sometimes some of the stuff will fall under the wayside a little bit. But
When he battled disaster, he broke my heart.
yeah, you know what?
I lost, he lost me.
When he
I-
brought
I
the books
actually-
out,
Yeah,
You-
man.
you know
that
what's
was
crazy
such
about
a
that?
heartbreaker, man, because he is like.
that's why
the
I'm so
battle-
like baffled that you're like
You know
so
what's- you
excited.
know what's
about
crazy
this
about
album.
it, though?
Because you know what happened is, it's not that I'm excited about his album.
You sound excited about the album.
I mean, because I like his work,
You
right?
said cannabis like 8 times.
that was a surprise. Like, holy
Alright.
shit, like cannabis?
See, there it is.
You know the funny thing though, this will make you feel better about the situation. It wasn't entirely his fault. They were playing with his money, and he actually dropped out of it and was
Backstory.
he was in he got locked up in Canada the day before, and
Look,
it was crazy. It was some
I don't. That's all bullshit.
no, they were playing with his money. He wasn't actually supposed to do it. Like he actually ducked out
But
of
then
it
he
and pulled
shoulda-
back in
then he
last
should
minute.
not have
It was
showed up,
yeah,
right?
it was weird.
Like, don't come unprepared.
Yeah,
is my thing.
it was
Like,
weird.
When you are the rap battle guy,
Yeah.
and you show up unprepared with a notebook.
I mean, he's not the rap battle guy.
He was
He
the
was
rap
the rap
battle
battle
guy.
guy.
I mean, but like
He was the rap battle guy.
Like he inspired a bunch of these cats, man.
he had, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
Yes.
say he
Yeah.
had a brief moment. He had a brief moment as a rap battle guy. Like the second round knockout was like dun dun dun.
No, when his
But then-
freestyles
but
his
were out,
freestyles,
when his
like, he
freestyles
was
that was the
already,
that was the
like,
If you
hottest
said,
thing out
if you
right.
said he was a mixtape dude, great.
No,
but
but the way he
He
got
had a
out there
brief
like
rap
that.
rap battle career, and
So the way he really got out there though, like he came up battling like Wu-Tang, Killer Priest. He battled Onyx. They all tell stories about it. Like Onyx, Wu-Tang, they all tell stories about battling cannabis.
Oh,
Redman, Nas, they all tell stories
for
about
sure. I just mean like in terms of like the battle rap scene, and like even like, I mean, his most popular battles were like on Wax, right? You would say, right? His most popular
Yeah.
battles that
it. Yeah,
everybody know
outside
about.
of the freestyle stuff
Outside-
that
yeah,
everybody
yeah,
was
I mean,
doing.
it's most popular,
Yeah.
but yeah, like Hootie Battle. I mean,
Yeah, I
I
mean, just
mean,
like back in the day, you had
it
all
was
those
just
things
LL,
like
but I mean, everybody was
Yeah,
back then,
everybody
was
was
over.
battling. Like the Q-Tip battled ODB.
but then it was
back in the
over.
day.
But he, I mean, it was, you know, we didn't have social media like we did today. I think if we had social media like we did today, his career wouldn't have ended with that battle.
Also,
Because he won the battle.
He won the
I don't know.
lyrically, he won that battle. It wasn't even close.
I think, but if you're saying that, then you got to look at like where LL will be on social media at that point in time, along with Cannabis.
But
right?
but Cannabis would have been able to hold on to his constituency, kind of like Nelly was able to hold on his constituency, right?
What are you talking about, Nelly? Who was
Nelly,
he back?
no, because
Nelly and Karis One. Stop it.
Come on, Karis One killed him on that track,
I mean,
right? But
nobody even knew Karis One did a diss
it
track
doesn't
back.
matter, right?
It does matter.
Because what I'm saying
That's
is
the social media part that you were
that's
just
the
talking
social
about.
media part, right? Because if it wasn't for social media, if it was just a regular, like when you just caught it on the radio or caught it on a mixtape,
Yeah.
it would have been a rap for Nelly.
Yeah, but if everybody knew about KRS One and
If it
the
was-
playing field was level where it's
Right,
like
it wasn't
about
level anymore.
skill.
Right,
Yeah.
it wasn't level anymore at this point because Karis One was on the downslide. I mean, as popularity wise,
yeah,
lyrically wise, he wasn't.
he just put out something that was fire. Like just like a couple days ago. But the funny thing about it is, when him and Cannabis were going through their little thing, like Cannabis came for him, and KRS was crickets. Didn't say anything.
I didn't know Cannabis.
They,
for that
No
guy.
idea.
KRS said like a slick thing because KRS was doing something with Buckshot and Cannabis was doing something with Keith Murray and like KRS he'll say something slick every now and
Yeah.
again. So Cannabis took a like exception to that and had this song called Criminal Kindness where he
criminal
That's
kind.
funny.
yeah
That's funny.
Wow.
it's dope.
Get a little more of that ice, man.
It's dope.
But look, man.
You brought up something. I want to get into like
Go.
art in your
Yes, we can talk hip hop all day. I'm a hip hop
Right,
guy, man.
right. All three of us, right? It just
I can talk hip hop all day.
When you said Cannabis was in jail, like, yo, is Brittany Griner still she's still locked up in till like May?
I don't even know who
Yeah.
Black Griner is. Who's
Basketball
Oh, that's
player.
the
Oh,
best.
She don't,
okay,
even,
over
she, don't
in-
even, she don't see the judge until like
They
May
said,
19th.
like, August
Nah, they
something.
ain't sending her home, man.
Ain't no words on that from anybody.
Yo, Russia
I'm
ain't
just
playing,
saying.
man. Like,
We
look,
talked about it like 2 weeks ago, but like there still
Yeah.
hasn't been any.
there you go. No.
You know what I'm saying?
But you don't want to be in Russia right now and be an American. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bad look for you.
All right, we don't got to stay on that long. I just thought about it. It was
Yeah.
I can't reach your cup.
like, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
I think it's something left in there.
So
But
yeah,
I didn't think the ginger beer was gonna be so popular. I
No,
brought
it's
two of
it's. I'm a big ginger beer guy.
you wouldn't even
gotta
think
just-
about nobody else but yourself, man. See? You know what I'm saying?
Because you don't know if you always drink yours neat.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I figure, Darren is a neat guy too. He's a rocks guy. I figured I bring it. Me and Alois want a little ginger beer. We have a little ginger beer.
Yeah.
You guys just happen to jump in. Like
No doubt, no
next
doubt.
week, this won't be a problem because Dame won't be here.
yeah,
So don't even sweat it. Don't even
Will
sweat
not
it.
be here.
We have plenty of ginger beer to go around.
I'll be at home bombing your live stream. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what I'm saying? So we have plenty.
Just sending
of ginger
frowny
beer to go
faces in
around.
there.
You know what I'm saying? So we won't even sweat it.
you know what I mean? Whole walls of
You know
like.
what I'm saying? So what else we got? We got Trump endorsed Dr. Oz.
What else is new?
Dude, Dr. Oz is bugging though. Have
Dr.
you seen this
First of
commercial?
all, Dr. Oz has been bugging.
Like,
Dr. Oz was like, I mean,
once he came out as a Republican, he was bugging.
he was bugging when
like-
he was on the
He's way out there.
he was
now.
on these news joints like talking about COVID. Like
Yeah.
he's been bugging.
He's all the way out, dude. You heard his news commercial? He was like, yo, and I don't believe boys should play girl sports. Taking shots at homegirl from the University of Pennsylvania.
Oh wow.
Like,
Not-
come on,
yeah,
man.
he's-
Come on, man.
But the funny thing about the whole situation is that I saw a commercial run, like just recently that was making fun of Dr. Oz and calling him a rhino or
The
something
rhino-
from some
the
of the
rhino
other
Jones,
some of
yeah.
the other Republicans. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
Dude,
It's just a whole
the
mess.
Rhino record joint commercial that they got for him
yeah.
is so funny, dude. They killing him right now.
A
He
lot
should have
of,
stayed out of this
lot of
race.
Rhino commercials.
Yeah. About the Starbucks unionizing, man. Your coffee about to go up again.
I don't go to Starbucks, so you know
Good
what I'm
for you.
saying.
Neither do I.
Yeah, man.
Dude, they got like 14 of these 13 cats unionized.
I don't like
already.
how they do the whole Benti. It's like, yo, large,
Just large, small, or medium, right?
medium.
Like, come on.
Like
And
that's the
look,
only thing with a different language is your sizes.
Yes.
The only thing.
And I'm not, union, no union. Yo, Starbucks has been hooking their people up. You can get a college degree. You got insurance. What else they get out of that job? I don't know what their salary is.
And if you're not wearing your uniform and you happen to be taking a meeting or waiting for somebody, you can get the cops called on
you
you.
get the cops call on you. Like, what more you want?
What is that, America? That's horrible, man. That's horrible.
But I'm like, yo, like, how y'all freaking, like, I don't know what more they can get out of these guys. Like, right? It's like a fast food joint, basically, but for coffee. What other fast food joint offers you a college education?
Dunkin' Donuts don't do that.
Dunkin' Donuts don't do that.
Dunkin' don't do that.
Nah. McDonald's don't do that.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, Mike. Chick-fil-A gives you off on Sunday.
But-
At least you got that.
But with
You guarantee
Mickey
Sundays
D's,
off.
you get your propers though, like the bull, Calvin. You get your propers, you know what I'm saying, in the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood.
Yeah.
All your friends.
They
all
see you
your
coming
people.
through with that uniform
yeah,
and
yeah,
that
yeah,
visor.
yeah,
You just
yeah,
a whack
yeah,
Arnold. You got to
yeah.
go through me.
You know what I'm saying?
Propers, bro.
Burger King, Wendy's. Don't nobody
my
else give
God.
you that kind of health insurance as a part-time employee? What other fast food joint gives you health insurance, man? Part-time?
I don't know.
These cats want a union. I was like, what are you gonna get
More.
out the deal?
More consistency,
I don't think it's gonna work out, man.
longer breaks.
I look. Kudos if you pull it off, but I just don't know what else you're gonna get out the deal. I think it's might make their lives worse.
You never know. You never know.
I don't know.
Lloyd's, who was-
I've been down the Union Road, man. These corporations don't play.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
These corporations don't play, dude. And y'all think you winning? It's hard to fight the guy with the wallet. Let's put it that way, right?
conspiracy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to fight the dude who's cutting the check.
Not wrong about
Because
that.
he'll close the door on you. Then what do?
Why gotta be a he? Why can't it be a she?
She?
I'm just
Pick-
saying. I'm just saying.
They? Whatever
They.
one you want it to be.
Yeah. Here we go. We getting better now.
You know what I'm saying? They'll close the door on you, and then what are you going to do, man?
Yeah. One guy from Amazon seems to be making a lot of leeway, though.
Yeah, that dude up in New
Yeah.
York, right?
Yeah.
That dude up in New York, and he wasn't even. But that's like an inside deal, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He was an employee who got fired
Mm-hmm.
and then organized them. So, but the other Amazon shops, they not unionizing, right? He the only one who getting it to go, and that's New York. You know what I mean? New York's like they don't mind showing their.
I think they said that a couple of them had followed suit afterwards, but I'm not necessarily 100% sure about that. I was reading a little bit about it.
But Amazon is not giving up what Starbucks is already giving up, right? Amazon ain't giving you college degrees and health insurance part-time and all that stuff, right? So,
No.
you know what I'm saying? Amazon ain't giving you all of that.
Nah.
And they truck drivers is working their asses off out here in this COVID. You know what I'm saying? So I get where they coming from. Amazon is a monster out here,
Everything.
shutting down
Can't do
everybody.
nothing without
So
it.
they should be taking better care of their people.
They should.
So that I get. I just don't understand what you're going to get out of putting pressure on Starbucks.
Hey, man.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll check back in a month.
Check back in a month, see if things got better for him. Kenyatta Johnson trials goes to the jury tomorrow.
Yo, you know,
Closing arguments
I haven't-
tomorrow, I think.
it's been such a parade of these these councilmen and like councilwomen and these like politicians in the last. I just kind of like, it's like you expect it at the, you know.
Yeah,
it's
it almost
usually,
doesn't surprise you anymore when it happens. It's kind of just like, yeah,
And it's
that's
usually
such
like,
a sad thing, though.
yeah,
Like when you think about it.
and it's like at the end of administration of an administration, or like the end of a 2-term. It's like,
Mhm.
okay, gotta. There's a cleansing now, and like
You
now
know
you're not protected. You gotta.
What surprises me is how little they get out the deal. Right? He's on trial for like
So what-
60 grand.
What did he actually? I mean, but $60,000 to people in his neighborhood that he represents—that's a lot of money.
No, but for him and his wife, that's less than a year's salary. That's like a half a year's salary. And you're risking your career and your freedom for that.
I mean, but this has been a consistent thing.
Well, people think they can get over. That's the problem.
You know what I'm
Then
saying?
when they get caught, it's like
And then for you to argue and say, look, I'm not guilt or no guilt. I don't know what his situation
He
is.
turned Clay Davis.
All I'm saying is
He turned Clay Davis.
he might have.
He's like, I don't know where that money
I don't know
is.
where that money. But what
I
I'm
do so
saying
much.
is like, yo, man, you can't put in, 10 hours of work, whatever it is that his wife did, and get a $60,000 check and say, yo, you know what I'm saying? And expect people to not to look at it like it was a bribe.
She also running the family too, so she got a lot of responsibility.
She's a professional.
I'm just
Like, she got her own gig, her own business. And it's going to be tough to convince these people that you didn't take a bribe out here, man. So
But I'm just saying, it's that season,
it's that season.
and it's like, I haven't heard from the mayor in a long time. Have you heard from the mayor in a long time?
Mayor's like,
been a
look,
while.
man, y'all gave me a second term. I'm going to put my feet up, let the city fall
What
apart,
they say in the
and I'll be
NBA?
back later.
Going fishing?
Going fishing.
Going
Going
fishing.
fishing. The mayor's like, look, man, we got enough issues. I can't worry about no Kenyatta Johnson
There's a
and all that.
sprinkle of money
man.
for some gun violence initiatives and
Dude,
going fishing.
they just did what they did, had an old press conference on this ghost guns and shit today, man.
But they've been around forever, so it's
And
like
here's my thing, man. I don't give a damn about a ghost gun, man. Gun violence is gun violence. Right? If all we had to worry about was ghost guns, we'd be up.
it's a big thing though.
I know it's a big thing, but
Because
the majority of the crimes that are happening are not happening with ghost guns. Like, there's a lot of
Do we know
of
that?
guns
Do
that
we-
we
do
know.
we know?
Let me put it this way. They are not pulling off the street more ghost guns than regular guns.
All right.
Right? I
Mhm.
get it. But there's a problem with just the fact that you got so many regular guns, legal guns.
But
getting
then
on
now
the street.
there's more guns that like they don't even like. It's like something happens to one of those guns, and it's like,
Right.
where do you even start? You can't even say, oh, what?
You can't track it.
You
And
can't
look,
track it.
Look,
Well, you can track parts of it.
you
I
can
guess.
track parts of it, right? But what I'm saying is all our crimes were happening with ghost guns. Our crime rate would be way down,
But this is something you gotta get
right?
at.
And I understand you need to get it under control,
But also
but you
get
need to
ahead
get
of.
the simple. You need to get gun trafficking in general under control.
Yeah, but the ghost guns is like an NFT. It's like you gotta get ahead of this shit, yo. You don't know what it is.
But you already behind on everything, right? So if you got 10,000 legally made guns on the street
All right, some of them joins is lost.
and
But the future,
500
but these NFT guns,
ghost guns on the street,
NFT guns.
Yeah,
yeah,
NFT
man.
guns, right?
You get these NFT guns. You know what I mean?
These virtual guns,
Yeah, man. They promising you shit after you shot. Like, I promise you, they ain't gonna
they ain't
find
gonna
me.
be able to trace this.
They ain't gonna be able to trace
They
this
gonna be able
bullet.
to trace these
You
bullets.
know what I'm saying? It's an NFT gun.
So it's just like, yo, man, like I get it, like, but it shouldn't be such a big deal. Like, let me rephrase that. It's a big deal, but the push should be just to deal with the gun violence issue. Period. Like, stop trying to suit me up with, oh, we got all these ghost
They're
guns.
trying
and
to
these
deal
ghost
with
guns is a
some
problem.
part of the gun violence.
Like the ghost guns is a problem. No, gun violence is a problem, B.
yeah, that's a part of it. That they
But the bigger part of it is
But-
the amount of traceable guns that are on the street.
yeah, but they, that's traceable guns, obviously.
So if we get rid of all the ghost guns, we'll be fine.
Yeah, that like
we'll be back to 2015.
get rid
we'll
of
be
all the
okay.
crack. Get rid of all the crack. Keep the powder, man.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what
That's
I
what I'm
mean?
saying.
Keep the powder, man. But yo, speaking of those NFT guns, yo, I want to ask you because
Yeah.
talking to
NFT King.
different artists, and some people really love NFTs and
Mhm.
love all the possibilities and things you can do with it, and some people are like, some people despise them.
Yeah.
And then some people are like, this is the future, and some people are like, this is a fucking scam.
Yeah.
What do you
What's
think?
your thing?
You think it's a little bit of everything, or
here's the thing
Yes.
about NFTs, and especially coming from an artist perspective, this is one of the things that's really good for artists. Sometimes, especially when you become a bigger artist, your paintings sell,
You
and
see
then
that
they.
small flex.
No,
See that
I'm not
small
even
flex
talking about
thing?
myself.
I'm just gonna let it ride. We just
I
let
wasn't
that
even-
go, right?
I wasn't even necessarily talking about myself. I just mean in general. Like sometimes when you have the bigger artists, like their paintings get resold and they get resold and get resold. So one of the good things about NFTs is the fact that like when the NFT is resold, the artist is actually getting royalties off of that every time it's resold.
Okay.
So that's
sure.
that's one thing. you know, if you're just, you know, coming at it from that
if I
perspective,
own
that's a
one
good
of your,
thing.
if I own your EFT, NFT,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
If I own
yours
ESPN,
Mm.
and I sell it to Dame, you
I'll
get
get royalties off of that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that a set rate
That's-
or you set the rate?
so
It's-
it's like when you clean your money, because obviously it's a drug front, right? Obviously your art, obviously the art that you do is
Oh,
really just a
man.
drug
Really
front. You know what I'm saying? You're selling alcohol and drugs. We know this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
So
funny.
when you clean your money the first time, you're now making money off the clean money. This is like Snowfall, bro.
well, you're
Right.
definitely
And
making
then
money
you
off.
continue to make
Yeah,
money
yeah,
off
yeah,
of it. Like
yeah.
you clean it,
Yeah, you make money
and
off.
then you keep making money off.
You make money when it's sold, and you make money when it's resold, and you make
For
money
sure.
when it's resold again. So that's
Yeah.
one of the upsides of it. And I feel like in general, you just had like for me, I just wanted to kind of adapt to how things are changing right now. Like I even just created a virtual art gallery in Spatial
Saw that.
that works in the Oculus and all that stuff because things are changing.
I came
Oculus
through
is
when the
nuts.
batteries was dead.
First of
Yeah.
all, the Oculus.
You know,
I
the funny
came
thing
through-
you
is,
have an Oculus?
yeah,
And I came through to go to his gallery, and the batteries was dead.
yeah, yeah.
Because
I'm like, really?
people use
I
them
can show.
joints.
See,
There
the
was
funny thing
nobody
is,
there. Me and him was the only ones at the party.
yeah, the batteries. I could,
Yeah, 'cause they was in there. They was in there doing a boxing joint, like waiting for y'all to show up. It was like, yo,
And Kim was in there boxing.
man, Mike Tyson punch out on the Oculus.
Kim's watching, by the way. It's like the third
Oh,
time we
what up,
shouted her
Kim?
out. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no. So in general, I'm just trying to stay on the you know, the front of how things are evolving, and it's such an interesting space because like even just learning about how things are promoted, like they do a lot of the promotion and announcements through like Discord and Twitter.
For sure.
And so I had to like learn Discord because you know it's all these new apps pop up all the time and you never really know what's relevant or not. So I'm just starting to really get the feel of some of these new things and do these like promotions. They we're doing my NFT that it's like a series. It's called Rise of the Kudomians. It's like based on my my glyphs that I have in my pieces.
Okay.
So I hide like little hidden symbols in my pieces called Kudoglyphs that all have positive meanings. So that's what we're doing for the launch of my thing. And so we're dropping like one at a time. So it's just interesting going through this whole process of announcing these like Discord talks to really like hype up the project and trying to figure out little scavenger hunts to get people in the space. It's it's interesting.
So would you say 10 people get $10 million? That's what it is. The first 10 people
First 10 people.
get 100K.
So
what I'm saying?
the way we're doing it right now is that we're the first couple of drops that we're doing it for free just to get people excited about the project, and then after that the next ones after that are going to be sold. So we and that's what a lot of people are doing. A lot of people with their first couple NFTs that they drop, they either do it for free or they do it for like a very small fee, just so like people can come in on the ground floor, and then we're doing things to reward the people that come in on the ground floor
Sure.
first. So it's like because you were here with us from the jump, you get these special rewards for
These other bonuses
coming to
that-
support. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a YouTube talk
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
that Kyle had sent me,
Mhm.
and he was like, and the guy was saying like, the guy that was doing the talk, he was saying that for his special customers that got in early, he just gives out free things
Mhm.
to them, and that they can actually go and like resell
Yeah.
and make money off of
That's dope.
because they got in early.
What's your NFTs go for, man? Like, how do you price an NFT compared to a physical painting?
Well, actually, I rely honestly. For the most part, I rely on one of my team members, Mark, to help me with that because he was deep in the
Big-
space for like
Big
5
artist
years.
shit. This is big artist. shit.
Got a
Big
whole
artist
team.
shit.
He
Couldn't
was-
even just give me a friggin' answer.
he
right?
was-
I gotta call my man Kyle and find out.
Also, he
No, I mean I know what they're going for, but like usually if we're talking about pricing, like I'll ask him because he was deep in the space for like 4 or 5 years before I even decided to like learn about what was going on.
Mhm.
So he's very knowledgeable about that kind of thing. So I think the first one's going to be sold at like 0.33 Ethereum, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
You familiar with that? You know what
I
kind
own
of
a
money that
couple
is?
Ethereum.
Yeah.
I own a
See?
little Ethereum, not much, but I got a little bit.
He's sneaky, man. He's sneaky. You know what I mean? It's
You know
the
what I
first
mean?
time you ever said this. This is why
It's
I got
very small, very
Yeah.
small. I got in, and then the market went down, and I'm like,
You hear that, right? He owns Ethereum. He owns like the actual. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You're a funny
small,
guy.
small amount, though.
Funny guy.
Couple
All right.
$100 of it.
Yeah, honestly, I'm still learning a lot about it, and I had to
I don't know nothing about it. I
Yeah.
just bought it.
I had to learn like Trust Wallet and MetaMask and all this
Right.
stuff, and I'm just like on YouTube watching tutorials so I can figure out what the hell I'm doing.
So whatever. So the work is it could be a JPEG or a video or
Yeah,
whatever-
yeah. There are
whatever the
different
media
types of them.
is.
Yeah, there are different types of one.
it could be
of
music. It
NFTs.
could be a combination of all, right?
Right. You can turn your existing art into NFTs, or you can actually do it. Like my first NFT drop was actually something that we developed based off of one of my Kudo glyphs. So we actually made like a 3D rendering of one of my shapes that we dropped as the first one. So it depends. It's very versatile actually. There's a lot of different things you can do and put out there as NFTs.
So how do you prevent like somebody from taking a screenshot or copying it? Now, somebody explained to me that
Yeah.
it has no value if you take a screenshot.
Right.
But how do you stamp it so you know? Like if Dame
Right.
sells me a screenshot of it or something that's a bootleg version of it, how do I know that compared to
From
the
what I-
original?
From what I understand, there's some kind of like encryption in the actual file that is like a proof of purchase almost.
Okay,
So that's like the original thing has that proof of purchase.
gotcha.
So it's like a certificate of authenticity.
And that comes from whatever software you made and you created it in.
Right, like so usually like you would see it on there's a site called OpenSea, which is like the biggest trading thing for NFTs, where you can see like the actual information on the thing. So if you take a screenshot of it, you might have like the actual like visible thing, but it's not the thing
don't
that's
get
worth
all
any
of it.
money. Like if you tried to upload something and trade it, like you wouldn't have the
all
wouldn't have any.
background.
But
Right,
people
right.
they do take stuff and then remint it and then like
I mean, people are slick, so
That's
you're
what I was gonna say, like,
Yeah.
what's to prevent me from
there's
taking
nothing
it
to
and
prevent you
then running it through that same software again and getting my own
and getting some awesome marketing and
encryption
being like
and then putting it right back up. And now you gotta come find me for bootlegging
Yeah, I
stuff.
was gonna say I'm sure there are ways to like file in case of stuff like that happens.
Bootleggers are so smart.
I know because I know what it does. What
made
it does
Jay-Z
when
stab
you,
somebody, man.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
because Bootleggers know every hustle.
I know that when you generate the NFT, like there's a contract. So like the contract has like when it actually went live and all that other stuff. So if somebody tries to do that, you can always be like, okay, here's the contract. You know,
But
this,
you gotta catch me
yeah.
For sure, I
basically.
could have sold
Yeah.
10 of them joints.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
before you like
Around the
nah,
corner.
man, he been selling my joint.
Yeah.
knockoff.
And then you have to go through the
And
whole
you gotta
process
go
of like
through the whole
suing them or
process
whatever.
of chasing me down.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta get one of those NFT necklaces and shit. Where they getting the NFTs like
Yeah.
on the screen. They
Mhm.
getting them iced out and shit. Cause like, what do you
Yeah.
do with them? You just have it on your
And
computer.
then the
Yeah.
NFT just lives on
It's
your
just,
necklace.
It's just like on your necklace and shit.
Well, I've seen it at
You talking about getting a piece? You talking about getting a necklace and shit, man? Get a little.
Get a little NFT. I'm gonna get the little over a drink NFT
Mhm.
necklace.
Oh, I mean, ain't gonna have no value because I'm gonna be gone. But you know what I mean,
That's
well, you might wanna.
the
You might,
value going up on it.
you might want to get
check
a.
out.
You might want to get
This
a
is like the
Loews-
running theme for
You might,
today.
you might want to get
As soon as
his
you
one of
check out.
his. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know
Get a
what I'm
little
saying?
commission piece. You know
Oh,
what I'm
that's
saying?
funny.
Summertime shit moving.
I
Shit
think
blinging.
you gotta get it big enough for people to
Nah,
see
man,
it.
just need a little screen.
How
Get a
people
little.
gonna see that?
Yeah, the funny thing is at
Like, I
Art
need it
Basel
just
they
like
had
the
them on these
size of
big
a phone.
screens.
Nah, man. I mean, oh, you.
you gotta see my shit when I come
Nah, man,
through.
you get the size of like a little Apple Watch joint. Little, you know what I mean?
And then everybody like, yo, what is that? Like, everybody in your chest there.
That's why you gotta get the necklace. So you gotta get a little Cuban link. You know what I mean?
And then, so the NFT run through the links?
Nah,
It's
just the
just
piece.
a little piece,
Just
right?
the piece.
That was like what Jake Paul rocked at WrestleMania. He got like
Exactly.
one of those like really super rare Pikachu cards. It was rocking it in a necklace when he came
You
out.
gotta ice
But
out
he
and
had a
shit.
big
Yeah.
joint so you can
Yeah.
see it, right?
But if it's a rare joint, you don't want it that big. You want a little, you know what I mean? A little tasteful. A little tasteful, like, you know what I mean? Iced
Or
out
you
joint.
could just get a bootleg chain and throw it in that joint, right?
I mean,
like, why spend a whole bunch of money on a chain, right?
nah, man. That's why.
Come on, man, this is hip hop. We know all the jewelry is fake.
No comment. I know people that no comment.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, who gonna ask you? You're a rapper.
They
Nobody-
want to ask you.
Yeah, other
When
rappers.
they come through with the diamond tester, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, it's the bathroom break. Oh, my manager got a, you know what I mean? They gonna ask
But
you,
who
man.
gonna run up on you in the club with
They
the
will
diamond?
run up on you in a club. They will take it off your neck, and then they're gonna be like,
And you don't
they're
even
gonna be
care
on
'cause it's
TikTok
fake.
like, yo, look at this,
That's
man.
the whole purpose of
Look at
rocking
this.
the fake shit. Is like, yo, if they steal it, so what? It's fake.
Nah, that's from a 50-year-old man, like not from a, you know what I mean? Like, you
That's
like,
why they be out here hurting.
that's Jerry Seinfeld,
Because
like,
I
yeah.
be out here like, yo, so what? It was fake. punk.
You never catch me wearing no crazy like
You know what I'm saying? Like, you go ahead,
multiple
take it.
$1,000 chain, man.
You say that now.
I'm good.
You
I'm
say
good.
that now.
Nah,
And you said that.
Right.
I've never been like that,
Right.
man. I'd rather pay for some like airplane tickets to travel somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
but
I'm
then-
out.
But then when you get there and you land,
And then
you know what I mean?
you gotta get off the
You
plane.
land and then you go to the. You're like, I'm gonna
You know
go
what
to.
I'm saying?
I'm gonna treat myself out to a nice restaurant.
Yeah,
You
no,
sit-
I'll
you
do
sit down
that
at the
for sure.
restaurant and then you look over, you see the bull with the little watch.
Yeah,
You're like,
you
oh, that's a
wanna,
nice
you wanna
watch.
blind them a little
You know what I'm
bit.
saying? Like,
Like,
what?
not much, but when the sun hits
Why you start showing your watch, bro?
Because I'm gonna give them this as an example of like with the
Yo, why you
like when the
There's no
sun hits,
sunlight in here,
I
man.
want to show you like
The funny thing is, Lupe in his last video had this crazy watch on.
crazy watch.
And I
on.
was like, that watch is crazy, but I'd never do it though. Even if I had the money, I would
yeah,
never
the
do that.
crazy watch.
That watch
on.
was crazy.
Crazy. People forget about Lupe.
Lupe's nasty.
Also, Lupe's nasty.
Lupe's
Yeah, Lupe's
and
nasty.
also, Lupe got,
nice.
Lupe
Lupe's
got to the bed
nasty.
for a second too. He probably, he had a run.
Yeah,
He had a little run.
The thing-
not a
the-
little run. He had a big run, but you know what I mean.
the thing, Lupe, in my opinion, is maybe the best with wordplay and metaphors I have seen in hip hop. And it's a very tall thing to say something like that. But
Tall.
I'm not saying he's the
Pretty
best, because if I'm
Nah,
talking
but he's
about
up there though.
if
But
I'm talking
I
about the
haven't
best
paid
all around
enough
lyricist,
attention to him, but
if I-
I think he's really good.
if I'm talking about the best all around lyricist, I might say somebody like Pharoah Monch. But like if I'm talking about like
Well, how you
Huh?
feel about Lupe?
Lupe fronted on him and shit, man.
Lupe fronted on you?
We was in the studio and Lupe came through and everybody was like, he's dapping everybody up. Looked at them and was like, pretty motherfucker, he fronted on him and shit. Now, he ain't say those words. He ain't say those words, but he definitely was like,
It's the whole Roots crew came in there with the smells recording. Lupe sitting by the door. So I shake Thought and
Thought's cool as shit, man.
the whole group
we was like finishing the session up.
to the door. He didn't even look up at me.
Say word.
Yeah.
I got beef with Lupe.
See
now,
that's
man.
corny.
I got beef for Lupe.
That's
now.
corny, but like as far as like actual wordplay comes, like that,
I don't even care about his wordplay.
man. Like he
might have
did
thought
that
you was
song
Lil Durk at
Animal
the time. He
Farm.
might have thought, you know,
Yeah, I get it, man, but I hate these frontin' ass cats, man. Like, I don't front on people.
Yeah.
man. I
Man.
hate that.
Don't
Yeah, I
judge a
think
person
that's
about
corny.
one interaction.
Nah,
man.
I'm judging you by that because that's the
It's
one that
horrible.
counts. Especially when it's to my peoples.
Yeah,
That's the one that counts. What's his face? Yo, I still got beef with the other half of fucking Black Star. Not Talib, the other dude.
Most
Most
Def.
Def?
Most Def.
You got beef
Because
with
he
Most Def.
stepped on my man's CD and shit. Or my man put a CD on the stage and Most Def stomped it out in front of a whole crowd.
Don't put
Like,
your CD on
you
my
can't-
fucking
You
stage.
could have just ignored it.
No, I'm
That-
performing.
Honestly, that's a little
I'm
disrespectful.
performing.
But listen,
That's
man,
a little
he did it in
disrespectful.
front- Look, here's the problem,
Stop
right?
it.
was
Cut it out.
It was a majority white crowd. Black dude, like when you get a chance, like
That
boom,
don't make you
He should have
special.
just did it
But he could
afterwards.
have just ignored it.
No.
He could have ignored it, but like
He could have ignored
How
it.
you know he ain't break his concentration? He up been trying to remember his rap and
Obviously,
shit.
he did break his car because he made
Yeah.
a big deal about it.
Goddamn right. Step on that shit.
honestly though, that
Come on,
that,
man.
that's,
Nah, man.
that's,
That's
hope that-
lame, man.
I
That's
will.
whack.
That's legitimately disrespectful
Yeah,
though.
'cause
Rude.
every artist is looking for a break, man.
Yeah, but I feel like
every
he
artist,
should have
man.
come to him with it afterwards.
Either way, he didn't. Like, he wouldn't.
He didn't have to
throw it
stomp
at
on
him.
it. He didn't have to
He
stomp
just
on it.
slid
Yo,
on
find
into
the
it.
It might have
find the
pissed him
back
off
door,
at,
the
like,
back
this-
door exit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah,
Find me
man.
find me at my
Look,
bus. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Whatever.
Yeah.
I gotta get you when I'm standing in front of you. I might not see you at your bus.
So you pay $18, $25, go
That's
into the
right. That's right.
to give out your CD
Why not?
to the person on stage.
Why not? He didn't want to. He's the star. I don't want to give it to you. I don't know who the hell you are. This dude.
And what
this
happened?
Dude can make changes.
What
for me.
happened?
I don't fuck
Exactly.
with him no more.
No.
I don't-
Exactly. It got
Honestly though,
stepped
I
on.
don't think that was the right move though. It's
I'm
like
not
fuck
saying
outta
it was the right move on either part.
yeah,
But what I'm saying is he didn't have
That's
to.
like
do
running
that.
up on
It
stage.
could have made him emotional though, because he could have just been like he's already like probably has his adrenaline running from performing and stuff in
Man,
front of
that could have
everybody.
been a bomb, yo.
And he, yeah,
It could have been a fucking
They-
bomb.
How a CD gonna be a bu-
Hey man,
Nah,
technology, yo, we slide this little thin up. You know what I mean? Self-destructing shit. Now
Yo,
everybody going.
And this is early Facebook, right? So it's been a long time.
Early
right?
Facebook.
So they went
you
back
hold
and
this
forth on
grudge
Facebook.
with most
They
stuff.
went, Most Def went back and forth.
Oh, was talking to
on
him. What
Facebook.
was Most Def
it was
saying?
was like, yo, don't get mad just because I stomped out your CD on
Yeah,
stage.
fuck out of here. That's hip hop, right?
It is hip
It's hip hop.
right?
You talking about
But
you want
it's
to?
like, yo,
This
come
the
on,
same
man.
person that like we went to Benny the Butcher at the Fillmore. And like we had Benny the Butcher, me, him, and another friend of mine and shit. And he's like, man, I'm just saying, man, it's like it just don't feel like Like,
Because
I'm like,
it wasn't.
because there was like a bunch of young white kids in the
Yeah,
audience.
yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
it don't feel like. I'm like,
it
what?
was
Like
the
93 at the.
vibe, yes.
You know what I mean? At the
Yes.
tunnel or some
Like,
shit.
Biggie
Like,
and
nah.
Butcher rap like 93 at the tunnel.
Yeah.
And the crowd was like mainline, friggin' rich white kid.
They couldn't afford the tickets.
And
The
Benny,
sweatshirt was $80. The hoodie was $80.
No, and you bought that.
I
joint.
did buy one.
What the?
Isn't
I'm a fucking fan.
Benny's
Dame came back.
Wow.
Dame, I was like, yo, did you really buy a? He's like, yo, I'm gonna go check out the merch. And he came back with a Benny the Butcher hoodie.
I love merch.
I was like, you really bought that
It's-
joint?
the funny thing is, I buy like merch from hip hop artists all the time.
I love merch. You know why? Because it's accessible, right? It's like art that's accessible to you. Like if I can't afford his piece, because his piece is like $10,000 to
Dude,
start.
I hate the price.
You know
on
what I'm
his
saying?
pieces. I hate the price
It's
on
like
his pieces.
$15,000, and it's like, yo,
I was at the joint looking at his price. I was like,
yeah,
Jesus
and it's
Christ.
like, yo, can you make a
I don't even know if I
T-shirt?
can afford to know this guy.
It's like,
where's the
No,
print?
here's the thing. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Like if I'm just doing a piece like me and you're my people. That's different. You know what I mean? Like I'll do a piece for you. That's different. But when you're showcasing in galleries and
I
doing
dig
all this
it.
stuff, you gotta.
I dig it.
but here's the
gotta
thing.
But I
price
want the
I'm
gallery
about-
quality.
Yeah.
I can't afford the
It's
gallery
all-
quality.
See,
Like,
but
when
I,
people come to my crib, I want them to be like, "Oh, that shit is gallery quality." I don't want them to be like, "Oh, that looks like his man made that."
nah. So the quality's always gonna be the same. But what I do sometimes is like, let's say
You
like
don't
you.
throw the hieroglyphs on it.
Yeah,
Nah,
no, I
man.
do
You
that.
know what I mean?
I do that. Like I'll say, okay, give me your price range, and I'll tell you the size I can do in that price range. So
Exactly.
it'll be the same quality, but I might
Yeah,
have
but
to
you
do
gonna get a
smaller
4x4.
size.
You're
Yeah,
not
that's
gonna
what I
get
said. I don't want
you're
no
not gonna get a
business
23
card.
by.
It's not gonna be a
What the hell
business
am I
card.
doing a business card?
You know what I mean?
Might just have to be a little smaller. That's all.
Yeah. Get a little 4x4
You
joint,
know what I'm saying?
little NFT size.
Oh yeah, we getting close to the end of the show, man. Wow, this hour went quick.
But
Yeah, that
but,
went really
but-
quick.
But for real though, like it's like if I can't afford like your $15,000 piece, it's like yo, make me a T-shirt. I'll buy $100 T-shirt if I can't buy a $10,000 piece of art.
I
You
do
know?
prints. I
fair
do
enough.
canvas prints. I can even do a canvas print and throw some original like splatters on there. So yeah, this is original.
I can't afford it. I can't afford
I'm not
a.
forget. That's what I'm waiting for.
I can't afford an original Hebrew Rentley, but I can
Yeah,
get a sweatshirt.
get a
and shit.
sweatshirt though.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
peeped that when I came
Get
in.
a sweatshirt. You know what I mean? And
You saw him pop up like randomly on what's it Bel Air. I'm sorry.
oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
blank. I have art on the show and I'm sitting there blanking on it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. We ain't even get to that. You see the little flex at the end, right? I got art on the
Yeah.
show, but I ain't even talk about it. And now we got to check out. Jessica Dees is
That's the
it.
best part about the show. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so where can people find your art? Where can they find you?
You can find me at Morton Contemporary
Let's talk about it.
at 13th and Sansom.
13th and Samson.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to Deb and Kim.
Devin Kim, good
This
people.
is like the sixth Kim shout out we've had during this.
Yeah.
Kim's,
Yo,
We gotta get her on.
I gotta get on their payroll.
Kim's my best friend, so I
Them is good people.
yeah, that's
so
my
is
best
Deb.
friend.
Deb
Yeah.
is good
What about your
people,
social
man.
media, your handle? Where can they find you?
at Culture's Clothing on Instagram. AloysMcElwainArt.com is the website.
You on Discord?
Yeah, I'm on Discord. Yep,
You on Spatial? Or
I'm
whatever
on
you call
Spatial.
that.
This-
TikTok?
I'm on everything.
And it's all
At
the same.
Aloys McElwain on TikTok.
How
No,
much
it's
time
still
do you
Culture
have in a
Clothing.
day
Did
to
you
deal
change
with
your
social?
name on IG yet?
No, I didn't, and I'm about to do my big relaunch this summer, probably June, July.
All right.
You know what that
This-
means when you say relaunch?
Hmm?
Prices is going
going
up.
No,
Today's price is
15,000
not
to
yesterday's
25,000.
price. You know
That's the
what I'm
beginning
saying?
of the Diet Coke Pusha T song. He has that quote on there. No, but you know what it was is the during the pandemic, I was about to do the whole big relaunch for all the new items, then the manufacturer shut down. So I had to like push it back until everything opened back up, and then kind of like reorganize everything. But yeah, it's coming. All the new merch.
You know, we always say this with people that come on the show. We'll have you back again so you can actually talk about your art. and
Yeah.
shit. But when you come back again, we won't talk about it either.
Oh,
We'll still be ready.
I'm fine to
We
just come and
say
talk
that.
shit.
We
It's
say that when we come
fine.
back. We act like we give a shit about
It never
the stuff
happened.
we do
It never
when we
happened.
come back.
Never happened.
But we don't really give a shit.
No, it's fine. I'm here for the shit talk. It's fine.
And also, when you come back, I probably won't be here.
They
That's
won't
all
be
I
here
said.
anyway.
So-
They won't be here anyway. So it'll just be the shit I want to talk about. Hey, look, man, we always appreciate y'all hanging with us, man. Over a Drink, Clockaware Radio, Mondays, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. We got Sister Khadija coming up, y'all. Y'all stay tuned,
And
man.
who else?
Who else we got up there? Sister Khadija.
It's Tunnel Bangers Radio, man.
Tunnel
After that.
Bangers Radio. Y'all know what the list is, man. Two got the list listed somewhere, man. We gonna get out the way for Sister
Let's
Khadija,
do it.
yo. Monday nights, Clockaware, start at 5, Stay here all night.
Bullet, bullet, no bullet, no bullet.
No bullet, no bullet, no bullet.